Well, good morning, everybody.
We got some new equipment in the Woodyard to show you. Two different things, actually, right?
Yeah.
Only one we're going to use today. We got an order of, what is it? 250 grade stakes, or 10 bundles. We're going to bring down to the local hardware store tomorrow.
Right.
So this is going to end up dragging into 2 days for a video, right?
Easy enough.
Because
you're a little gimp right now.
I am. I sprained my wrist, you guys, the other day, and everything's a challenge when you can't use your right hand. So you saw me earlier cutting up these 4-foot sticks of oak, and I had to get her to start that 500 for me. So
that was a challenge in itself.
it was entertaining, to say the least. Should have got that on camera.
No.
Oh, jeez. But
you can always count on me.
Yeah. We've also got a new process for making these grade stakes. I think it's going to speed things up, and that's one of the new pieces of equipment that's going to speed this whole process up, and how we've set things up. And
I think so.
We'll show you all that when we go inside.
Gonna make grade stakes first.
We do. I think it's only going to take about 4 of these, maybe 5 logs tops. Should be able to get them out of 4. But while we get set up, we went and did a delivery the other day to another firewood stand. And she videoed it. He's one of the folks that watch us on our YouTube channel, and he does a buttload of bundles, and
to say the least.
I would say he's right on par with Bob's store, and he does it all right out in front of his house.
Oh yeah.
All pine, you guys. But he ran short and he needed some dry pine, so we brought him down. But why don't we show him that while we're getting set up?
We can do that.
All right.
Cash move.
Yep.
Where do you right there?
Yep. That stuff gonna work?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Kidding me?
Okay, so we took a little fun trip today to someone else's wood operation.
Yeah. Down here with Nick and Tommy.
Guys, got to get closer. We can't see you.
Old Orchard Beach.
Yep. I comment all the time, so you guys have probably seen me
Dorchwood.
on the channel. Yep.
They have got a stand that's probably more busy than Bob's stand that we have, I believe.
I don't know about that, but that's...
Well, you don't sell as many bundles, but you're selling it in bulk, stacks, rows. I don't know. I don't do it, so I don't know all the terminology.
Yep.
Whatever, $20 stacks.
Yep. I do. What is it? I always forget how many I had. 17 stacks at one time are out there. So
yeah.
It's just easier. I fill my tractor bucket, then I go and fill all the racks, and then I drive back down here and wait for people to buy them. So, and we're surrounded by campgrounds, so
big campgrounds too,
yep.
not just little ones. Those are all big ones down here.
Yep.
Old Orchard Beach is kind of the destination. It's in southern Maine. The ocean's right there. There's fun parks, rides. A lot of people come here just for a week or two and
yep.
camp
all
at the big
summer long.
campgrounds. And
yep.
Now, do you help him split?
Well, yes, I'm the project manager.
Project manager.
There you go.
She runs the Ultra. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have an Ultra, Easton made Ultra.
Yep.
I see a Coyote tractor.
Yep. Coyote tractor with a oversized bucket. So it's a 76-inch bucket that holds just under a face cord if I
Great.
stack it in 2 rows.
That makes it handy.
Yep.
Oh,
Got
at
a
least
stash
go.
built up here.
Yep. That's for all, hopefully next summer.
Getting it piled up. You mainly just get free tree service wood, right?
Yeah, that's all tree service wood. Yep. 100%.
Nice.
And then the conveyors, my new toy. I'm excited to use this fall. I've only got maybe
I see
a
that
half a
over
cord
there.
through it, so we'll be putting that to use.
It's got some height to it.
Yep. It's a used Timberwolf. I think it's from, I don't even know how old it is, but it
Yeah.
works really well, so pretty pumped on that.
Good deal.
Well, I think when we pull out, we can show them their stand out front there, but
Yep.
we got to get back and we got stands to go fill. Just got the text.
So this is Nick and Tommy's operation. They've got their stacks out here. $20 racks. He's got 6 there. 6 on the other side. Got another 5 here. And this little bundle shack. He doesn't have any bundles in there right now, but he doesn't put as many in there. But yeah, he sells a lot of bundles out of this place. Prime spot.
So that was a fun time down there, and he does that all with that Easton made Ultra that he has. That's a lot of wood that he puts up with just that splitter. But anyway, I'm no professional sawyer, wood sawyer, whatever you want to call it, but and any of you guys I'm going to be open to a lot of suggestions to see if there's a better way of doing this, and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a couple cuts right here off in this log. Probably this first cut will have a slab, then I'll take a 1-inch board, then I'm going to turn the log so that the flat side is on this side. And I'm going to do the same thing on this right here. I'll take a slab off and then a 1-inch board, maybe even bring it down to where it's square. I'm going to turn it again, and then I'm just going to take 1-inch slabs with a bark edge on it, all the way down to the bottom. Then I'm going to turn all of those up and take 1-inch slabs again, but they're going to end up being 1x1 stickings. And we'll have to separate the good pieces from the bad. But Karen's going to be over on the receiving end. I don't know if you can see it through there. There's another pallet that I kind of jerry-rigged together with, sorry Jerry, with a couple 2x4s on the side. And we're just going to stack them on there. That way we can bring them in the shop and get to work in there making great steaks.
Well, we got 108 grade stakes out of that first log, so probably only need to do another log or two, and that'll give us enough that we need to make the 250, but we're not going to make you watch that. We'll come back when we have them all done and go use our new equipment. Well, there, we got all the grade stakes made. Took 3 logs. If you can see over there in the distance, Phil's pulling one of the other pieces of equipment out of the shop. You may or may not recognize it. Looks a little different than when we first brought it into the yard, but got to get that out of the way. We're not using that today, but needs to move. Let's go check it out.
Well, what do you think, guys? I don't know if you can remember a while back, probably like 2 or 3 months ago, I bought a dump insert, and I thought I got a good deal, but after my welder looked at it, he said I had to do a bunch of grinding and get it ready for him. So we did that in a video where I did a whole bunch of grinding, smoothed it all up, painted it. He looked at it and it was still no good. All up and through here on both sides was rotted. So he cut it all off right along here, all the way around the whole body. Cut the tailgate off and just made all brand new from here on up. I just got it back, I don't know, a couple days ago, so I've been down here smoothing it up and repainting it again, but let's check this thing out. Oh. It's all, I've already done the measurements, and this will hold 176 cubic feet water level right to the top. The state of Maine says 180 cubic feet is a cord of loose thrown wood. I disagree. I think it's a lot bigger than that. At least when we dump a cord of our wood in, it comes out to a lot more than that. It's going to be really iffy whether or not we can fit a cord of our wood on here. Maybe round it up. If that doesn't work, we'll be able to stack some, but it's going to make it nice come delivery time. Just pull these, swing them out. They're going to have a chain on the outside. Pop the big tailgate down. And I didn't want to screw up the floor because it was still nice and flat. So I went to the junkyard, took out a bed liner out of a truck and cut it all out to fit and bolted it all down on the floor. So that's going to take a pretty good hit, I think. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. This weekend we're going to go get it in the truck, I believe. At least that's the plan, because there's nothing else left to do on it other than the wiring and getting everything into the truck and bolted onto the truck. So that's going to be so much nicer when it comes to delivery time, because Karen will be able to go do a delivery with this in the back of the truck instead of having to haul it a half quart at a time in that great big 7x14 trailer. It just makes sense, because then I can stay here and be splitting wood while she's out delivering. So yeah, so there's one piece of equipment. We'll go get this out of the way and show you some more of the new equipment that goes with steak manufacturing. How's that? All right, so we made it in here, and Karen's gonna do her best Vanna White impersonation and kind of show you the whole new setup that we have for doing grade stakes.
All right, well, right here we have the grade stakes. And over here we have the oversized pencil sharpener, modified for us by some more Firewood, thankfully. He did a great job on that. We'll take a closer look at everything later, but pencil sharpener over here to this table that Phil built to put 5 grade stakes and cut them to 4-foot lengths. From here we take the 5 grade stakes, which they fit nicely into this table that Phil built, and we can stack up 5 rows to make 25. to get ready to bundle. Pretty slick, looks like it's gonna work. And then right here we have the pallet for all the bundles that we make. So we can move them around.
All one nice little workstation. I think it's gonna work,
Looks like it will.
but I'm not really sure.
We never are. Let's give it a try.
Let's check out this big sharpener thing,
Yeah,
and
he
we'll
did a
go
good
from there.
job.
All right, so you guys all know Dana at S'more Firewood. That's why it's a s'more sharpener.
Small sharp.
Yeah, because it's s'more sharp. It's kind of rough, but that's all right. We didn't need anything fancy. But that's all it is a big pencil sharpener. And I got to give a big shout out to Two Brothers Outdoors. They had commented on our channel and told us about a video because they had built one of these, but with a gasoline engine. So we jumped over and checked it out, and I'm like, that's pretty slick. They told us where to get the big pencil sharpener, and I can show you that after I take the safety cover off here that Dana put on, because this cover just opens up, and this is the pencil sharpener thing. And as you can see, that's where the grade stake goes in, but it goes in through this tube. That way you know you're getting it in there straight. I mean, it's nothing fancy, you guys. We bought an electric motor. It's a 2 horsepower, which is overkill, I think. You could probably get by with 1.5 horses. We just bought that online. The pencil sharpener we got from the place that Two Brothers Outdoors told us, and that was
Lumberjack tools.
Lumberjack Tools. Yep, they had it there. I think it was like 130 bucks, could be. But you did have to buy this adapter to go in the back of it to fit a 5/8 shaft motor. Other than that, it's some welding, fabricating, making neat things like that. That way the chips don't fly all over the place. They're all going to go in the trash can. And as you can see, it's empty. We haven't used this yet, so you guys are going to get to see it when we do. The table isn't anything fancy. I mean, it's just a 2x4 constructed table. I did have to saw this big thick plank on the sawmill. It's 4 inches and by 20 inches across just to match up to the chop saw. And while I mean that table's nothing fancy, it's just a plain old table with a couple of these U's that fit the grade stakes in between. Put a board on this end, that way the grade stakes can all come in and hit on one end. That way they're all nice and neatly packaged. And when we start packaging these, we're going to show you the other piece of equipment that we got, or tool, I guess you could call it. But we're going to get started doing this because we're going to get this done. All right, I think we're finally ready. So I'm going to make 5 grade stakes. Then Karen's going to make 5, and we're going to see how it all works. Nice and quiet.
So you stick the grade stake in.
Yeah. Make a good point.
That's the point.
Point, yeah. Yeah. Turn that off. They're all against the stop. Oh. You know, we didn't plug in the chop saw.
Of course we didn't.
I guess we got to do that first, eh? All right, now that we got it plugged in, oh, I cut 6 of them for some reason. I only wanted to do 5.
Can't count.
No, I guess not. I like 5 because that's what fits in my hand. They just set right there. Your turn.
Okay, well, I've already made one, so I only have to do 4.
You might want to turn it on. There you go.
Hey, that works better.
Yeah.
Pretty slick. Am I doing it right, Bob?
I think so. Let me get right down there and inspect. That looks good. Careful, there's no guard on that saw.
Where's the on switch?
It's a trigger.
Oh, I have to push in. All right. One of them looks like it's already 4 feet.
That's because that's the one that I had cut extra and left it for you.
Oh, yes. That would explain it.
Yep.
And also, 5 in each row. 5 rows, you got 25. Oh, look, I messed that up.
Well,
My hands aren't as big as yours.
no. Little girly hands.
There.
I think this is going to work good.
I think so, too.
It's a nice little workstation.
Until you do 9,586 of them.
Well, yeah. I don't know.
All right, let's get to work. We got a lot ahead of us.
We'll get going. There you go. Turn it on.
Yeah. Learning curve. Oh, old block of wood. Gotta move those too.
Yep. I think this is going to be a nice winter project. 'Cause I'll probably be outside in the winter making all the sticks, but I can bring them inside here for her because, well, when it's cold, she's not a big fan of being out there, and in the summer when it's hot, you're not a big fan of being out there. That's why we set her up making bundles inside here, and I got to take care of her, you guys, because, well, she's the only help I got. So
I'll just go home.
yeah, that's the problem. You just go home when you don't like what we're doing.
Okay, noise. There.
Same thing, we're just gonna set them in the stack here, and a few more, and we're gonna show you another tool that we've got.
All right, I got 2 more rows.
All right. So now that we got our bundle of 25 in this fancy little holder here, this is the other new tool or piece of equipment. Not that it matters, but it's a solo, I don't know.
It says US Solid.
Oh, is that what it is? All right, US Solid. It's an electric banding machine. You can look these up online for sale. Electric banding machine. There's all kinds of companies that make them, and they price range anywhere from $350 on up to more than you want to pay. We bought middle of the road, and it works pretty good. We've already, well, the last 1,000 that we did, we've already sent out. You have to buy this green banding material. We bought, I don't know, 4,000 feet of that, but it's just a kind of fold it over like that. You pick up this lever. And you just kind of slide it in there like, well, been a while since I've had to do this. It cinches them up nice and tight. You push down on this button and it's gonna cut it off and it's gonna weld the two pieces together. You have to wait a couple seconds while it's welding it. Just like that. Come down on this end. We're going to do the same thing. Put it all in there. Give it a couple seconds. Bingo. All done. And we got a nice bundle of grade stakes that we can set on a pallet. And they're all ready to go for sale. We just got to have 9 more bundles of those because that's what he wants, 250. So we're going to get at it.
Chop, chop.
Yep. All right, so we're down, we got 9 bundles on the pallet.
Almost done.
This is working out really fast, you guys. What did we time? We were just under 4 minutes. 4 minutes not
To
pushing.
make a bundle.
Yeah, to do 1 bundle of 25.
Right.
With the system that we've got worked out now, we've been working on this as we go. So we're gonna share with you the last couple rounds, just kind of how our system is working out. Because it's
Slick.
really working out quick.
Way better than the other way.
More better. Yeah.
You already got 2 there, so
Yeah.
all right, we'll show you.
Let's fire this up.
That's all of them.
Yep. Might as well keep making them while I bundle and go the whole system.
Slick.
Round and round, we just keep going, and I start back grinding steaks again.
Working really well.
That is fast.
One of the downsides for me is those bundles,
Well, they're heavy.
they're heavy.
I don't know how heavy they are, but that's a 5x5 solid block of oak, green oak.
Yeah. So that was a challenge. I lifted one of those.
You did, yeah. So we had to change how we were doing things, and
But
it just took us a few, and we figured this out. But this is quick.
it really is.
With
Slick.
how long, even if you said it took you 5 minutes, and say you only made 10 bundles an hour
Yeah,
in a 10-hour day,
works good.
that's 2,500 bundles. And I know we could do better than that and not be pushing
Right,
too awful hard.
right.
The time is in sawing outside.
Absolutely, yeah.
That definitely cutting the logs to 4'4",
Yeah.
sawing them out.
I mean, we did this well within an hour. I mean,
Oh, easily, less than an hour.
We got a little quicker as we went because we just refined it a little better.
Once we
and
figured out how the rhythm was going to work and
Work
who could
good.
do what better, and yeah, you
Good.
just jump around and around and around you go. I think I need a floor pad. Standing on this concrete's not easy, but
Yeah, good deal.
I think we're going to call it good for right now, and we'll bring you back tomorrow when we load up
Deliver.
those 10 bundles and we go down and sell them to the
Hardware store.
Yeah, the hardware store. There we go. All right.
Okay, next morning, Phil's got these all loaded in, and we're gonna go deliver them to the hardware store and collect the paycheck. These are the grade stakes they currently have, which they look fine. But they're tied in string. Let's see, that one there is falling apart. And he just accepted our bill for those, so we're gonna get them unloaded.
What a mess. So as a side note, the hardware store here sells bundles, you guys. Bundles are all broken open. Down here's broken open. Another one in back's broken open. Big, nasty looking pieces. And it's got bark on it. This ought to be an easy one to pick up this account, because I actually know who's supplying them here. So I know we're cheaper.
Well, that was quick and easy.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. We get to take you guys right through the whole process, right from cutting the logs to putting them on the mill, milling them out, bringing them in the shop, using all the new equipment.
Yeah, that process went really quick.
It did. It was definitely worth the money to
Yes.
get all that, overdoing it the way we were doing it with a chop saw on a rickety old table. And it really sped things up
It
a lot.
did. Huge.
I think we had, we didn't really keep track of the sawing time because
We had
With
some
some-
distractions, and your wrist isn't 100%, so
no, but overall I would say we had 3.5 hours into doing those, and we got actually 300 grade stakes because I finished them up this morning, the extra stakes that we had,
yeah,
pointed them and bundled them up. So
not bad.
3.5 hours. We're not getting rich,
No.
but it's still better than what we make doing firewood, I think.
Yeah, and it's something different. Add into our repertoire.
It is. You got to do different things. Doing the same thing every day gets really boring.
Yes, it
So,
does.
I don't know.
So we got 3 of these logs left.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to saw them out and turn them into grade stakes because I kind of wanted to be cutting and splitting ash today, but my wrist is still saying it doesn't want to run a chainsaw for 6 hours.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if you get these all sawn out, we'll have some on deck for
yeah.
any orders that might come in, and
That'll
that
give me-
works.
that'll give me something to do for the rest of the day with sawing these and putting points and bundling them. And what are
Yep.
you going to do?
I'm probably out of here. Sometimes you just work me out of a job.
That's it. I don't have any wood split for you to stack because we got deliveries we got to do tomorrow.
Well, the good part about that is I always have something else to do, so it never ends,
Yeah,
as most
yeah.
of you know.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't know anything about that, but.
There isn't enough of me to go around to keep you busy is the problem.
So anyway,
Yeah.
that's our all we got for today.
It was fun. Something
Yeah.
different.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching, you guys, as always, and we'll catch you next Friday.
All right. See ya. Bye.